And I'm looking at the news. The news media was showing all them folks out there around the racetrack. Mm-hmm. And there was some like this. Mm-hmm. They had the nerve to have on some real shorts. And I'm asking myself, what was really the purpose of them? And my question was, and the one that was like this, I'm still asking, how did I get under? I'm not, please, well, I know sometimes we get offended when we talk about, you can't say the word anymore, you can't say fat anymore, you can't say large anymore. Everybody's so offensive now. You get offended if you call them, hey, your hair looks like it's out of place. What you mean, my hair? We are so infected with so much bitterness and evil. And this is what the church needs to get rid of and return back to God. We're living in a state when everything is a sender. And yet we stand back like some holy that now are people and look at these folks that is in the world and as they do what they want to do and then turn look at it. It's a shame the way they look at it. Well, it's a shame the way you look at it. It's a shame the way we act. Yeah. It's a shame the way we preach. It's a shame, y'all. Yeah. Right. And we represent God. So until we are able, Israel had a problem because they wanted to be like everybody else. The judge was just the first section of the movement of trying to get a king to rule over them, because when Samuel came in play, they actually began to reject Samuel and said, we want a king like everybody else. The judges was individuals that God selected, not leaders, not heads. If you read through that, the people made each one of them a head. It wasn't God doing. God wanted them, when they got in trouble, after they suffered for a while, then God raised up. And if you look at the life behavior of these individuals, you knew that God knew that they wasn't right. That's right. Just look at Gideon. Mm-hmm. I mean, you know, you think he was a very young man, but I think he had about 70 sons. 70. Yep. Not 7. 70. And in this lesson there is Jephthah. I want to say that Gideon, there was more, and I have to read through my notes here, that I think it was Gideon that was born out of wedlock. And I know Jephthah was born out of wedlock. And he got put out of his family just because he was the son of a concubine. And that was the way that they felt. But you got to understand that was laws. That was laws that was forbidden them to do this. God didn't want them to get out there and marry those Holites and Amorites. He didn't want them to marry these individuals. And when you get outside of the will of God, you just look at what you get. Right. But once you get up, you'll say, I didn't know that. That's why you need to do some homework. All you parents, and when your children come to you and tell you you're getting ready to get married, jump on the internet and Google something. Right. Find out that they're Googling out there. Find out what's going on, because I tell you what, you find out a whole lot about folks. Now, some of them you may need to spend some money to see whether they had some jail time or not. That's right. So if they come to that point, and you're right, that somebody ain't gonna get married to nobody. I mean, you know, I guess you have to ask yourself the question. They ain't saved, they ain't want to get saved. So if you can milk the cow while you can milk the cow, I can get some free milk too.
That's right.
Say, I'm not like some of y'all. I admit that if I wasn't in Jesus, I have a whole different attitude, because I got spoiled. And you would too. Oh, yeah. We need to stop fooling ourselves and just give praise to God that you have